Hey guys, welcome to the Joy of Yoga. I'm Joy Scola. We're going to be starting a 5-video series to help you feel super confident with going upside down on your yoga trapeze. This is a collaboration with YogaBody Naturals, the inventor of the yoga trapeze. So we're going to have a lot of fun. So like, subscribe, because there's lots more coming your way. Let's go ahead and get started with our trapeze. Having confidence going upside down is something that we tend to lose as we get older because we stop playing, right? So let's go ahead and moving the straps out of the way. So you just have your hammock. These are your straps. So I'm going to hug my hammock as though I were to give a person a hug, wrapping my arms around. And then I scoop on the inside and then wrap my hands underneath. Then I can bring them both together in front of me. So we're gonna start with what I like to call Warrior 3 tilts. Everything we're doing is building confidence to go upside down eventually. So bringing our feet together, standing up nice and tall. You can take your feet a little bit about hip distance apart. You can make a little pointer with your hands. We're gonna inhale here. Exhale. First, keeping our feet on the ground, we're just gonna reach straight out. Inhale back up. Exhale out. Beautiful. Inhale up. Standing nice and strong. Exhale out. You can even try and see about relying on the hammock to keep you up. Really put your weight into it. So if someone were to remove it all of a sudden, you would just kind of fall forward. See if you can kind of trust in the dipping forward and that the hammock has you. Inhale back up. Awesome. So if you're comfortable with that, we can bring our weight into our right leg, lifting that left leg up. As we exhale, our left leg comes straight back behind us. Our arms come out forward. Inhale up. Exhale, other side. So my right foot is coming up as I reach forward. Inhale up. We'll do that a few more times each side. Exhaling, squeezing with control. So I'm engaging the muscles in my stomach, in my legs, and I'm also allowing for a little bit of wobble. That's my body balancing itself. Exhale forward. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Beautiful. Inhale up. Nice. So then we'll just go ahead and take our legs really wide here. You can release your bind and just grab the hammock, fingers forward, and then just wide-legged forward fold, side to side here. You can reach to your left, really pressing down through that right hip and right foot, reaching out through the right side body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to center. Inhale here. Exhale over to the other side. Again, push into that left hip, left foot. Really reach out. Use the strength of your body, the energy of your body to reach and breathe. And then exhaling back to center. We'll inhale, slowly standing up. Perfect. So if you aren't super comfortable with going upside down, you can keep your hands on your hammock, and we're just gonna practice dipping forward and back up. So you want your arms to come over your head and back up. Again, we're just getting the body used to going down, but then realizing, oh hey, we can come and stand back up and totally be fine. We'll reach back forward, we're okay, and we come back up safely. If you want to take it a little bit step further, you can stand in front of your hammock and take your handles and do your dips with your lowest handle. So as you can see, I've got some slack here. So I'm going to inhale, exhale, dip forward, inhale up. You can even take your arms with you, get a little bit more of a stretch, maybe gentle back bend. Exhale, swan dive forward, down, dip, inhale up. Exhale, swan dive forward. And again, just trusting, feeling that the trapeze has you. It's super strong. The The ceiling, the wall, the tripod is strong. Your door frame, whenever you have your trapeze in. Beautiful. Inhale up. Beautiful. So now we are going to be getting into our hammock, but laying down. I'm going to lay on my back, and depending on where your hammock is, if it's too high for you to get your leg into, you can always take your straps, move the rubber piece aside, spread out the fabric, and then place just either below the knee or above the knee. Never directly under the knee. Same thing, other side. Spread out the fabric, and then leg comes through. So make sure that you're nice and comfortable here. We are going to be doing some bridge lifts. So again, this is an inversion. Our legs are higher than our head. We're totally safe. Everything's okay. So now we're gonna inhale here. Exhale, gently press your hips up so you can walk your hands together underneath your back as much as possible, and really tuck your shoulders underneath your back. And then exhale, you can lower your hips back down. So here, getting your feet nice and strong, flex those feet. Inhale, exhale, press and lift up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Really trying to get your hips up, get your stomach, your ribs up towards your chin. Inhaling down, exhale up, hold here, breathe, nice and strong. And then exhale, release it down. Beautiful. Just take a moment here. Maybe you want to like windshield wiper your legs. That's fine. Feels good. Perfect. So then now we are going to take our legs out. Let's see where my hips would be. Makes sense for them to be in here. So again, you can put your hips in your hammock if it's low enough for you, or you can continue to use the straps. I think I'm going to continue to use the straps here. So this time I'm putting my ankles through. You can come forward, lay down on your mat, and then put your foot right through so that way your ankles rest. We're gonna do some dolphin kind of sit-ups here, what we call pike ups. So for a pike, say this is your body, you're standing in a straight line. A pike means you take your body to a 90-degree angle. So when you do a forward fold, but you keep your back flat and like halfway lifted, that's a pike. So we're folding our body in half. So if you want, you can come to your forearms. Guess what? You're not in an inversion unless your legs are a lot higher. You can stay here. If this is like, whoa, what a workout. Okay, totally fine. But if you want, you can inhale, exhale, pull those hips back and up. Inhale, exhale, up. So you're going into these momentary inversions. You can even do more of a headstand. Whatever feels good for you. Or just hang out and even hold. You can just hold those hips up. Feel how your body is supported. And then exhale, inhale, release. Beautiful. So with the elbows underneath the shoulders, heart is lifted, shoulders are rolled down the back. Back of the neck is long. I'm never crunching my neck. You can just take a gentle back bend if you want. Release those hips, sway side to side. This is an inversion, sort of. Your feet are higher than your head, you're inverted, so good job. All right, and then I'm going to release that bind. I'm gonna come behind my fabric. This time taking the hammock, a nice wide-legged forward fold. So make sure that your feet can touch the ground, and then we're gonna hinge our hips over the fabric. So if you feel on your hips, you got these little bony knobs here. You want the fabric to sit right under and maybe even right on top across those bony pieces. If it's above, that hits your stomach and that doesn't feel good. You'll feel it if that happens to you. So I really try and get my hips over my fabric. Walk my legs out, 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 forward, and then hinge down. So I'm in this wide-legged forward fold. My hands, that's okay. My feet are holding on. I'm just gonna let my body drape down and breathe. Deep inhales and exhales. Every time you exhale, let go of the back of your neck. Make sure you can feel gravity tugging on your spine. Maybe reach with one arm across and then the other. You're in inversion and the hammock has you and you're safe. This is awesome. This feels so good, right? Beautiful. So now we're gonna kind of change up the balance of this. So right now all of our weight is in our legs and nothing's really in our hands. So now I'm just gonna walk my hands forward, let my hips, let my feet come up and wide, but they're still heavy. If they come up and together, I'm gonna slip out of my hammock. So I have to think about the leverage here. I need to keep my legs wide so that way the hammock stays pressing into my thighs so I stay nice and stable and supported in the hammock. I'm gonna reach my hands as long out as I can. So this is almost like a floating down dog. And I'm kind of gripping the ground. And then as I exhale, I let go of my neck, let go of everything, and allow gravity to just take over. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale, let everything go. Every time you inhale, you find space. Every time you exhale, you soften and relax and melt even further towards the earth. And if you feel comfortable here, if your hands have a solid grip on the earth, you can start to take your legs to one side by pulling one hip up towards your shoulder. So right hip to right shoulder. All the way over left hip to left shoulder. Maybe swing side to side. Then coming back to center, really hanging. You can bring your feet together, keeping your knees wide if you want. If you're comfortable with letting go of the ground, you can walk your hands more underneath your body so you stop swinging. And then maybe one hand grabs an ankle and then the other hand. And just breathe. Look at this, we're supported and we're safe. And this feels so good. Take one more deep breath here. And as you exhale, we're gonna come out of this a fun way. So it is what it is. There may come a time where you're in your hammock and it's kind of awkward and you just have to like slither out. You just like have no other option besides to just like come down to the ground. It happens, it's okay. So we're gonna start to slither our bodies to the earth. So I'm gonna twist to one side if you want to copy me. My right elbow, my right forearm is on the earth, and I just bent my right knee. So I'm kind of coming to the side. I can reach up and grab my hammock, and then now both knees are bent, and I'm back to the earth. So you can stay here if this feels comfortable for you, or you can let your ankles slide to the fabric and relax your hips down. If this is too high, you can always put your legs back into your straps. But we'll just take a little supported leg up the wall, Savasana. So we are in an inversion. Our legs are higher than our face, but this is a very restorative inversion. This is almost like a legs up the wall. If you really relax your lower body, the blood will start to come down, and it'll help to oxygenate your brain and your heart. And then when you stand back up again, all this fresh blood that's freshly oxygenated by your lungs gets reset to your legs. So this helps with like varicose veins and things like that, and just helping to relax. So take a deep inhale, exhale, knowing that you are supported by both the ground and the trapeze. As long as you move mindfully, you will be safe. And if we ever do fall, it's okay. That's how our bodies learn, just like getting an answer wrong on a test. Like, that's literally how our body learns not to do something like that again. So we have, you know, maybe some cushy mats under us, or a nice grassy area, or the sandy beach. And we trust ourselves, and we take our time, and we learn, and we grow. Let's take one more inhale here. Exhale it all out and down. Beautiful. We'll slowly unhook our legs, bringing our knees into our chest. Give a nice little squeeze. I like to kiss my knees. Thank you, knees. Help me walk, run, play, hey. We'll roll to one side and slowly sit up. Beautiful. So I hope that this flow helps you to feel more confident going upside down. Be sure to like and subscribe, because there's 4 more videos coming your way to help give you the confidence that you need to really trust yourself with going into all the fun poses and exercises. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.